Hey guys, welcome back to the show. This is the preview show, so let's go through the comics that I'm looking at for this week. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share if you like the content you are seeing. So let's get into the comics right after this. Welcome back. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at these comics. We'll start off with DC this week. So we're going to go over to our friends over at the LeagueOfComicGeeks.com because Previews World does not have DC Comics up there. Alright, so first off we've got Batman 104. This looks like a really good series. We've got the continuation of the story with the Ghostmaker. Harley Quinn's still there. We've got the Clown Killer. So this, or the Clown Hunter. Not the Clown Killer, but he does kill clowns. Story by James Tynion IV. You got Gillian March on the art, and there are a couple extra artists on this issue, so I'm interested to see what the artwork inside looks like. There is a Barbara Gordon Batgirl 1 in 25, and like usual there is a Francisco Mattina cover. So that's what we are looking at for this week in terms of Batman 104. Let's see what else DC has out this week. They have Strange Adventures number 7. This is 7 of 12. Tom King writing an excellent drama, I'd call it, comic. Adam Strange is being accused of war crimes. So Batman has sent Mr. Terrific to go investigate that. You got Tom King here. You got Mitch Gerards and Evan Shaner helping. And there's going to be a B cover. There's been an A and a B cover every week. So not a bad series. Is Strange Adventures. If you haven't caught up, there might be a part 1 trade out right now. If not, just wait for the full trade to come out. Alright, we've got Deceased Planet number 6. This is a hell of a book. It is really fun to read. Tom Taylor, Trevor Hairsine. It's just fun. It's a really fun book, so if you want to read something outside of continuity, where I have compared it in the past to The Walking Dead of comics for the DC Universe, this is a really good book to read. Batman Catwoman number 1 comes out this week. Supposedly it's supposed to go to the past, the present, and the future in talking about their relationship. It's a Black Label book. I'll look at it, but I'm not quite sure I'll pick it up. It might be a pass for me. Anybody who's been doing Tales from the Dark Multiverse, there's War of the Gods. It's a Wonder Woman book. Batman, The Adventures Continue number 7's out. Justice League Endless Winter number 1 is coming out this week. For you speculators, that might be a good book. We got a new villain showing up in this book, the Frost King. So, might be worth a pickup if you're a speculator. And there's the B cover. That looks fun. Daniel Warren Johnson on that cover. So I might pick that up just for speculation purposes. Jump on that new villain. Then you got the Dreaming Metal Men number 12, I believe is the last issue. So don't miss out if you've been reading that. And then you got Batman Adventures number 7, DC Classics. So those are your DC books for the week. The big story, or the little mini story that's coming out this week for DC, though, is Endless Winter. Alright, so let's move on to some indie action now. We got Image Comics. Firepower number 6 is coming out. I love this run. This is the end of the first story arc. Robert Kirkman and Chris Samney are doing an awesome job on this book. Here you see Owen's master. Owen's the main character of the story, Wei Loon. But apparently there's going to be some strife between them. It's not going to be a happy reunion. Alright, we got That Texas Blood is another book I'm looking at from Image. Really slow burn. It's really well done. Excellent art. If you like stories that take their time, this is perfect. If you need instant gratification, don't even touch this book. I've been reading it for a while. In issue number 5, we finally had some action happen, something that made me go, whoa, jaw drop. So it was that slow. It took 5 issues for something to really happen. This is issue number 6. So we're going to see where this goes. This is also the end of the first arc or storyline. So I have to assume that this book will have a bit more action in it than the previous ones as it ties up the story. We'll see where it goes. And then from Image you have The Walking Dead Deluxe number 4. I didn't get number 3. I'm probably not going to get number 4, but here is the character variant from Arthur Adams or Art Adams. I believe this is Andrea. So that's a nice one if you're into characters. And here's the Finch cover. That's pretty cool. That is definitely a rememberable story, or part of the story where Rick and Glenn go into the city of Atlanta to get some supplies. So that's a good one. Alright, let's move on. We got Dark Horse. Not much happening in Dark Horse. A lot of little things you see here. You got some Hellboy. Overwatch, if you're into that. Spy Island. Some people have told me was pretty good. It's the last issue. Stranger Things is there. Alright, IDW. Not a lot coming out this week either. You got your usual Transformers, Sonic the Hedgehog, and you got Jenica 2, number 2. Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics always seems to drop the most comics these days. So you got Amazing Spider-Man number 53 LR. This is continuing the Last Remains tie-in. So here you see another Spider-Man villain gets pulled into the most soul-shaking Spider-Man story ever. The LR titles have focused more on the side characters and not on Spider-Man. You can get through the series without the LR issues, but as a completionist, I have collected every single one. If you want to look at Atlantis Attacks number 5, I won't blame you. This is the last part of the story. There is a King in Black cover, and also it is a tie-in to the King in Black. So if you're going to go all out in King in Black, Atlantis Attacks number 5 is one way or one place to go to start. Champions Outlaw number 3 is coming out. It's been an interesting read till now. I don't know if I'll stay with it, but the Champions are a cool little team. We got Daredevil number 25. The Doing Time arc starts here. So on the cover here you see you got Daredevil behind bars. Excellently written series, by the way, by Chip Zdarsky. We'll take one more look at that. Alright. And they have some Nullified covers out this week. Here is Daredevil Nullified. They did the Venomized, and they did the Carnagized. So now we got Nullified. It's a new Fantastic Four book out, Road Trip. There's some covers if you want to look at it. Alright. Hellions number 7 is out. There's going to be some fallout from Ten of Swords. I'll probably skip it, but that might have some major implications in the X-Men universe. Here's the big book of the week. We got King in Black, number 1, Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman. God has come. Null has arrived on Earth. He hasn't come alone. He's brought hundreds of thousands of symbiote dragons with him. That's a pretty cool Stegman cover. So this is the big series coming out this week. There's a tattoo variant. Here is... I gotta imagine this is the wrong cover. It's Symbiote Spider-Man, which came out, and we've already seen this cover. Yeah, that is definitely not the right cover for the blank sketch variant. Then you got a spoiler cover, and those usually just include a scene from inside the book. Got a Peach Momoko cover. You know, this is probably some of the harder lines I've ever seen her do. That's not bad. It's not bad. We have another Stegman variant. There you go. There you go. Got some symbiote dragons. There'll be a connecting variant. It's a 5-issue series with 100 million tie-ins. Moving on, there's a Null Marvel Tales, $7.99 for that issue. I'll skip that. Thank you. But it'll have some stories involving Null in there. So if you want to read more about Null, go ahead and grab Marvel Tales number 1, Null. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 21. I haven't always read them. The story's been okay, but the artwork on the covers, some of these covers, has been phenomenal. This is your nullified Lee and Hook cover. Not bad, not bad at all. And that's not even the cover I'm looking at for this week. The one I am looking at for this week is the Nick Schumacher cover. Just a pretty dope cover. Alright, let's keep this train rolling. MODOK has his own series. 4-part series coming out this week. 3 covers for that. Savage Avengers, I have been reading. It's really fun. If you like Conan the Barbarian and you want to mix them with some Avenger action, this is the series for you. Jerry Dugan is doing a bang-up job. You got Conan trying to take a treasure from a dragon. You've got Kulan Goth's forces poisoning the drug supply in the world. Awesome. And Wolverine, Black Widow, the Son of Satan, take on the Priest of Sickles. And you got the Punisher crashing the whole thing, so that should be cool. Alright, you got the Union. This is 1 of 5. This is about a superhero team in the United Kingdom. There you go. And here's a book I'm really excited for. Thor number 10. Thor number 9 was an amazing piece of literature. Yep, that's right. I said it. It was awesome. So, Thor number 10, I'm hoping can bring it home. Donald Blake, who is Thor's alter ego back in the day, has gone mad. There's a Venomized cover. There you go. There's Thor. Sorry, not Venomized. Nullified. Nullified. Alright. And they got X Factor number 5. That's going to deal with the whole coming back resurrection thing, protocols, and the fallout from Ten of Swords. So we'll see. I'll probably skip that too. Dynamite's got a lot of the same stuff. Betty Page, you got the boys, Dear Becky. What else? You got some Red Sonja, Sacred Six for those of you reading that. And there's a Vampirella number 15 Momoko Sneak Peek Virgin Premium FOC variant, whatever that means. Alright, moving on to Boom Studios. Just a cool cover here, a little Saved by the Bell action. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I will not be picking this up, but I just thought this is a cool cover. Alright, and Lumberjanes. So Lumberjanes will be coming to an end. So here you have Lumberjanes End of Summer #1. So anybody who's been on the Lumberjanes train, here's your chance to grab that. Of course, you got some Mighty Morphin #1 second printing and a connecting cover, and more Dune. For you guys who like Dune, there's a Dune #1 third printing. Alright, so that's about it, guys. That's all I got for this week. Hopefully that'll be helpful in you figuring out what others are grabbing, and make your own informed decision. Grab whatever comics float your boat, collect what you enjoy. And that's about it. So, again, do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready to go buy some comics this week, and really looking forward to everything out there. If you celebrated the holidays and Thanksgiving, I hope you had a wonderful one. And if you did not or do not celebrate the holidays or Thanksgiving, I still hope you had a wonderful weekend. So, peace!